What's up, guys? It's your boy Wings of Redemption. You're gonna pardon my voice here today because I am still very sick, and I'm trying to do multiple videos a day again. And those of you who seem to think that I script my commentaries, I've only ever scripted 3 commentaries ever. And the reason my commentary flows so well is that generally I have a natural ability to speak openly, and I have a natural ability to use the editing software to correct everything that I want to say, and I try to keep ums and ums away from my videos. But like I said, I'm very sick, and today's video is about adapting. One of the things I always get called when I'm playing is a camper, and the reason people call me a camper is because I generally am doing better than them. I'm playing a style they don't like, or I'm playing a style that just naturally upsets them. And I had a guy in a lobby today. He looked at me and goes, "Hey, fat fuck." That's exactly what he called me because he obviously recognized me from YouTube. So he started degrading me. He's like, "This is why you lost 500,000 subscribers," which I haven't lost 500,000 subscribers. I just have a lot of subscribers that don't watch me anymore. Literally, some of them probably could have died. And he goes, "If you didn't camp, more people wouldn't watch you," which that means very little to no reason. People don't naturally watch you because of your ability to play. I mean, if people watched you strictly on your ability to play, XCal would be the #1 subscriber on YouTube, because XCal is probably the most fun person to watch on YouTube. At least that's opinion based. But let's look at it this way. People like you more for your personality and notoriety than anything else. But people don't like campers, and campers, in my opinion, are the people that have to adapt the most, because as most people would agree, every game that goes by, they seem to make it harder and harder for people to camp. Like, look at Advanced Warfare, for example. There's no sound, so you can't sound for people's footsteps. Most of the buildings have little to no really great lines of sight. Most of the lines of sight are very short, and you have to change and be able to move around very quickly. And everybody moves so fast so they can be on you instantaneously. So as soon as you shoot, somebody's always going to be there, and you have to be able to move and got to be able to read the flow of the map and adjust to your team quickly. So this guy was sitting there hackling me in the lobby, so I basically had to point some things out for him to make him feel stupid, and then he just left. What I pointed out to him was, one, that he knows exactly where I'm at, yet he can't kill me. And the second one is, if I'm so unfun to play against, why don't he just leave? Those are the two things that always puzzle me. Is people will sit there and bitch and call me a camper over and over again, but there are the same people that run back into my gun sights over and over again, trying to prove something to themselves. It almost seems like they're going to get like some huge, wave of satisfaction that they able to beast a camper. Dude, even if you beat a camper in Advanced Warfare, it's such a disadvantage in this game that you should be ashamed of yourself. This game was built around rushers, and a lot of people are like, "You're wrong, Wings, it wasn't built around rushers." No, I'm right. It was built around rushers. And just like one of the first videos, probably the video all you guys seen, the one with Hutch, I even talked about this. Now, if you're in a glass square box and you could see everything around you, and there was nothing in it, and everybody rushed, you wouldn't like the game because it becomes chaotic. And the fact is, when you add skill-based matchmaking or any other type of player in there, even without skill-based matchmaking, when you add that element of chaos to the point where it's just frustrating, people are going to do what needs to be done to get those kills, and most of that means is slowing the game down. When the game plays super fast and it's too fast for the most standard person to actually deal and cope with, they're going to make it slower. They're going to make it slower for themselves, and to do that, they're going to make the gameplay slower in itself. That's why Advanced Warfare feels like, Battle of Duty rooftop warfare, because a lot of people are going to look down choke points. One, because of the exo movement. Two, because anytime you shoot a gun, it feels like somebody's on top of you anyway. So what's the point of moving most of the time? That's everything. I mean, the more chaotic a map is, the more likely people are going to camp on that map. And it seems stupid, but like maps like Call of Duty, where everybody was like rush, There's got to be a yin to every yang. The only reason that a rusher can be a rusher is the fact that people play cautious. If people are rushing and you're rushing, you're running in a circle. Dead serious. The only way you can rush against somebody is if they're standing on that rooftop and you come up behind them. Rushing, aka flanking, is a type of tactic in a game, but people want to break it down. It's just a style of play. And one thing that always irritated me is like, you don't play the game right. Like, there's actually a right way to play the game. You know, I've been playing Call of Duty for 6 years, and at no point has a message or anything come up telling me that I was doing something wrong inside the game. What has happened, though, is I've had people tell me that I play the game wrong and that I should find my playstyle unfun. You know what's fun about camping? It's fun watching the same jackass come back 3 or 4 times trying to kill you when you obviously have more gun skill than him. And it's even more fun when they want to talk shit and send you messages. If you don't know that joy, I feel bad for you, because that joy is better than any message or any self-gain satisfaction from camping and beating people with gun skill. But maybe that's why I like raining down hell with the AC-130. What do you guys think? It's been your boy.